Joining me now, retired Army Ranger Captain Jesse Jensen. Captain, let me start with this. If an attack on a nuclear power plant isn't enough, thank goodness it wasn't worse. Is there anything Russia could do that would make the world sit up and say, okay, that's it, we need to go in there?
Yeah, there's been reports of, President Putin calling for mass executions in the streets. I've called for President Putin to be declared a war criminal. You talked about Article 5, Press Secretary Kirby did. Article 4 is actually a security consultation by 8 nations. And so what that means is that countries in NATO actually feel threatened and have taken the official diplomatic step for consultation with NATO. So, this is an incredibly dangerous situation, and it's only getting worse.
Is it just because everyone is so afraid of Putin and what he might do, not to mention the fact that he has nuclear weapons, and everyone's worried about touching off World War III?
Yeah, I think that's the reason that we don't have a no-fly zone in Russia, in Ukraine right now, because it would require us to enforce that, which means shooting down Russian planes. There are steps that have been proposed, such as providing, high-altitude air defense artillery to Ukraine. I think all options are on the table there. But again, just an incredibly dangerous situation. And, I think that it's unfortunate that we've gotten here. I think some weakness has led to this particular situation. We need to do everything that we can now to support the Ukrainians.
So this is exactly why NATO was created. I don't need to tell you that, Captain. Yet when a country comes under fire, NATO does nothing because they're not a member. That's how it works.
Yeah, it's great to be in the club, right? And you've got Finland and Sweden that are now seriously considering joining NATO because of the benefits that have come with it. And Ukraine actually enshrined this in their constitution. They wanted to become part of the EU, wanted to become part of NATO. And, again, we need to have a robust defense. And I think that, your previous guest led Project Dynamo. I actually co-founded Task Force Argo along with a couple other veterans, and we rescued 2,600 people out of Afghanistan. So this is not the first time that the veteran community has felt that, more needs to be done to protect our allies. And again, I think it's unfortunate that we found ourselves in this position.
Yeah, so I want to get you on these attempted assassinations. Apparently, at least 3 of them against President Zelenskyy. Foiled, in part, Ukraine says, thanks to tips from Russian intelligence agents. What do you make of this? Because they are apparently, these agents, not in favor of what's going on.
Yeah, it's incredible. You see the protests in the streets. Google restaurant reviews have been used by Ukrainians to get information to the Russian people about what's going on. It's a report that I heard, I think yesterday, was of the Chechen special forces of the Spetsnaz had been told by President Putin to go kill President Zelenskyy. I used to be in 2nd Ranger Battalion. We went on kill capture missions all the time, but they were vetted targets, and these went through a robust screening process. President Putin's trying to assassinate world leaders. And it's incredibly interesting that he publicly shamed his FSB chief in that sort of Security Council meeting. Now you have FSB agents, right, that are leaking this information to Ukraine. So the cracks are there, right? You're starting to see the inner circle kind of close in on President Putin. I think that's our best path off of the current track that we're on.
Great information from retired Army Ranger Captain Jesse Jensen. Captain, thanks for the time.
Thank you. Appreciate being on, Joe.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.